I'm a broken man. What broke you, Lou? Hey, you're here in my kitchen with me today, and I've got you on my iPad. So I'm going to work on propping up the back of this iPad for a little bit better angle. What better to prop up an iPad with than Tiger Balm brand balm? This episode of In the Glue with Lou, brought to you by Tiger Balm brand Tiger Balm and D. Kistner Knives. Colin Weir, I'm excited about what I'm boxing up for you. Carity, good to see you. Hey folks, you're on my iPad. So, so get my Tiger Balm propped up under here properly and we should be good to go. So, you're in my kitchen with me. Hi guys, it's good to have you all with me. Trying to do a little bit more frequent live casting. Yeah, Tiger Balm. I've got a bad Achilles and ankle on my pushing foot, and I've got to keep it balmed up and everything. So today and tomorrow are all about boxing up orders. And dear friends, I want to tell you, I am, it turns out, an entrepreneur. So what I set out to do in 2008, thinking I might just press a few boards as an experiment in creativity and wanting to be in touch with what's going on. My original equipment manufacturer told me clearly that if I ever pressed even one board, I would be cut off utterly from supply. And so Amy, it's good to see you on here. I love you. I think the world and more of you. Love you to the moon. Howard Dvorsky, I loved your picture today. Thanks for being part of my life, Howard and Tracy. And I am one of the things I have to do more of is this. We have to talk. We have to connect. And one of my biggest fears in life is not just being fake, but also discovering how fake I am, because we are all at different times and in different ways, kind of we're fake, and I don't like that about myself. So I put a lot of work into trying to have my head and my heart together enough to do this. And I'm just going to get real with you guys today. Not that I haven't been real with you. Part of sharing the journey of building boards is also sharing the inner journey of being a board builder in a time when being a board builder wasn't a thing like 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, I was already doing it for since 2009, I started to build my press, and that counts, you know. Charles Goodson II, it is good to see you on here. It is my hope that I could pass through Savannah on my way home. A lot of this depends on weather, and I'm spending a lot of time in Florida this time. I'm not going to leave Florida till I really get to skate with Colin, really get to I want quality time with Floyd. Jeremy Ferris is going to be down there in Venice, and I'm going to see about skating with him down there. And I want to hit Lakeland. I want to hit Bradenton, and not just once like last time. I want to spend time there. I've also got young Nick Day in St. Augustine. I really want to catch a session with Nick. Not just a session, but I'd like to catch maybe a couple days of being in St. Augustine and skating around. But I have to play it by ear. Weather, when you're traveling on a motorcycle, I ride in all kinds of weather. I'm not a fair weather rider. I'd like to hit Kona. And the fact is, you know, when I go down south, last year it was plumb cold. You know, it just was plumb cold down there too. And I'm gonna wait in Florida before I start coming north, unless the weather is clear. The big issue for me, friends, when it comes to traveling is whether Steve, it's good to see you. The big issue for me, and I'll say it again and again, is visibility. If I can't see well, I don't like traveling. I'll do it anyway. But I get real nervous about that. The second issue is not so much wet as it is cold. The trouble with riding a motorcycle in the cold, for everybody out there, you get it if you ride, is you don't know how cold you are. One of the issues about hypothermia, and I've gotten hypothermia several times while riding, is the wind is a fluid, and it seeps in and it soaks in and it takes your core down, and just a degree or two of change in your core temperature and your mental acuity is compromised, your muscle responses are compromised. So, and I'll be leaving here in some really cold weather. It's going to be in the 30s tomorrow when I leave, maybe the high 20s when I leave, and I'm going to be packed with little Hunter hot hands hand warmers. I'm going to pack all my important places with those, as well as I've got a heated hoodie and I've got another heating thing that USBs directly to the bike. But I'm so excited about a custom order from John Zander. Thank you, man. I'd love to take your order. I have a custom order, double customs coming in at 3:30, and I did a custom this morning at 9. Keith King came in and we scribed out a really cool custom shape for him. What a fun thing to have people finally, after I've been in this new workshop, I've had it for 6 years, I've been in it every day for over 2 years now, and finally starting to get some local people who will come in and work up a shape with me and nerd out with me over their boards. And I have like one Google review from Cincinnati, and it is a 1-star Google review from someone who never bought one of my boards, and they wrote, "Boards are too expensive." The chip on the shoulder against premium products, premium service, and premium pricing here has been so nasty that and one time I went to buy wood for a ramp I was building, and I went to the place and they said, "Oh, you're Lou with Fickle Boards." I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Yeah, we're sorry to hear about your business." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, you went out of business a year ago." I said, "Where did you hear that? I'm not out of business." They said, "Yeah, we heard it at the skate shop. They told us you went out of business." And I thought, well, that's mean, But it's so nice to see excited people who are enthusiastic about riding skateboards and having fun, playing with wooden toys, finally coming in to the wooden toy workshop where the guy with the white beard is building wooden toys. I mean, you have to understand, this is Santa Claus territory, man. Santa, he and I are obviously tight. And that Santa rolls with Jesus, and even death didn't kill that guy. So do you really want to step to Fickle Boards? But I am here. I took a lunch break. I'm headed back into the workshop, and I thought, I've just got to do another live feed and say how much I care about all you guys out there who have ordered boards from me. I'm excited because my stack of boards going out is rising, and I am excited about the fresh cuts and shapes I've got today, and will be, LJ Skate is right. All publicity is good publicity, even when it's publicity that says you closed a year ago. I'm really, really hopeful that I'll get more and more local, because I got to tell you guys, I live to serve people who want to feel the sensation of riding a skateboard. The two folks who are coming in this afternoon for their custom workups, they're ordering full customs. And because they're local, they're actually going to get 2 of my custom-shaped loaner boards to ride while they're waiting for their customs to be finished. These are on Indy trucks with nice big 60-something millimeter wheels, riser pads, and super great cruiser boards. And these are used boards that I've ridden, or one of my crew has ridden, lightly used. And I'm so excited to be able to offer just any level of service I can to skateboarders and people who don't consider themselves skateboarders yet. People who want to enjoy skateboarding. That's my wheelhouse. No kidding. My wheelhouse, the place I'm happiest serving, is people who want to feel the fun of riding. And it's sunny today in the 30s here in Cincinnati. That is not a cold day to me. And I am again. I'm about to close up the social media machine. Head back into the workshop and put on 2 fresh new graphics that I finally succeeded in getting nice crisp burns on 2 new graphics last night. And they're so easy to put on the boards compared to building the screens and making them. What's really funny about skateboard making is there are like 5 professional skill sets that go into making a skateboard. Everything from the artist who draws, and that is no joke. What David, my in-house artist, does is just so incredible. Not only my in-house artist, but also my business partner. I mean, he is as part of this as I am. And then building a screen with cyanoacrylate glue and clamps and stretching that, getting that screen to have the right stretch, using the right kind of mesh, whether you're going to use a poly or a nylon, and on and on and on. Hey, great to hear that it's in the 60s in Savannah. And then, emulsifying it with a proper thickness of emulsion and all that. But anyway, today I'm so busy that I actually ordered my groceries online for the first time in my life. That's how busy and overwhelmed I feel today. I ordered groceries online. It cost me less than $10 extra to do that. And the new Team Fat graphic still in the works. We'll have that probably, I'm going to say, late March, April. We'll have the new Team Fat graphic, and that'll be available on all the options for Team Fat, right along with the classic Team Fat graphic we've been running. And I'm excited about Team Fat, more and more so, and especially looking forward to getting to hang with George Geis and Steve Collins and all of the folks at all of the Welfare Line and Never Was folks at the Tampa Pro, the Tampa Bro, because what we really go there for is that sense of family that we have in skateboarding. I have always thought that if you like skateboarding and I like skateboarding, that we have something really big in common. I have always been disappointed and grieved anytime that I perceive that you like skateboarding and I like skateboarding, but because my skateboarding isn't the right kind of skateboarding, we're not friends, and that always makes me feel terribly sad. It's a waste. Friends, my groceries just arrived and I need to go, but I give you all my love and respect, and as always, I'm going to call my mom today because, hi Mom, I love you.